my channel. So grab a cup of coffee, grab some tea, and let's hang out. So if you follow me on Instagram stories, you know, I've been sick with the flu. I first thought it was just a cold, and then it just kept getting worse and worse. Usually when I have a cold, it starts out annoying and like your head hurts and you have a stuffy nose, but then it gets better. And this time it just kept getting worse and I kept getting sicker, and I've just kind of been in bed. Even today I don't feel good. Don't be fooled by the makeup. I'm like, my circles are like so dark. That's how I always know when I'm getting really sick. I just start getting really blue under my eyes. Yeah, so I'm drinking tea today instead of coffee, and we're just gonna do a chill video today because I did want to get out of bed and do something. Thank you guys so much for being just understanding yesterday that I could not upload a video. I slept like 6 hours during the day and it felt so good, and I feel a little better, but I'm still like a little achy. So instead of doing a vlog and taking you guys all around, we're just gonna keep it chill and talk about something that I've been getting asked a lot about. So it's kind of nice too to have days like this where we're not vlogging and we can just sit down and chat. You guys know I've been going to the gym, and instead of just doing at-home workouts and just doing classes, I've actually been going to the gym and working out. And I've been posting after my workouts, and a lot of you guys are like, oh my gosh, I see your abs coming through and like you're doing so good. So I thought that's what we could talk about today, how I'm starting to see abs again. I'm not doing any crazy diet. I'm gonna actually show you the food that I eat every day, and it just feels really good because I know I've talked about this, but in the past I've done low carb to shed a lot of fat. And I am incorporating low carb meals, but also eating carbs too. So I'm not doing low carb at all, and I'm not counting calories. And I think that with that being said, I personally love that because I feel like it's very doable diet, I'll just say, but it really is just a lifestyle. But yeah, I think that it's just very doable. With that being said, and this is just my disclaimer, being honest, you're gonna see results. It's gonna take a little bit longer to see your results just because when you go low carb or count calorie, you kind of get there faster. That's just what I've noticed with my body. But you don't keep it, because the minute you start eating carbs again, you're gonna gain it, or the minute you stop watching your calories, you're gonna gain it back. So this is sustainable. Yes, it might take longer, but it's so worth it. Like, I've just been doing this for a bit now, and it's just been like, yes, like this is something I could see me doing for a while. So yeah, I just wanted to add that disclaimer in. By the way, turmeric tea, oh, amazing when you don't feel good. Okay, so what you're gonna do is kind of divide them like this, so as best as you can. This side is going to be our sweet side, and this one's going to be the salty side. So I'm gonna put olive oil on this side. Don't do the olive oil on the other. I'm gonna go in with some pink Himalayan salt, spicy paprika. You can do any kind of salty seasoning you like. We love paprika. You could also do chili powder. You could do turmeric, but I keep it pretty simple. And then pepper. On this side, the sweet side, we're gonna be doing some melted coconut oil. And then that's what keeps it nice and sweet tasting. So I did like 1.5 tablespoons. We're gonna still go in with the same thing. We're gonna go in with pink Himalayan salt, because I love salt and sweet kind of mixed together. Then cinnamon, kind of look the same, both sides. So it's like a nice surprise too, if you're like, ooh, do I want salty or sweet? And then pumpkin pie seasoning, or pumpkin pie spice seasoning. This stuff right here, so good. If you don't have this, nutmeg, try that. Just gonna kind of sprinkle that, not too much. So I have my oven set to 350. We're gonna pop these in for 30 minutes. And I take them out at like the halfway point and flip them. I just flipped all of those. I added a little bit more of the salt on these. They had a lot of cinnamon, but I added some more salt, and now I'm still flipping these. And this is where you can go in and salt the other side, add more paprika. Sometimes if I over salt them, it's nice when I don't salt the other side, because then it's balanced, you know? Okay, so I did put this on a greased pan, so there's some olive oil on there. And next, I'm gonna add some lemon juice. And then salt, red pepper, so this will give it a spicy taste. So a lot of what we're making, you're kind of seeing that we're making sweet, we're making salty. Get all of our taste buds in there. We're making spicy, and then pepper. Okay, and then this one doesn't take as much time. We're just gonna pop this in for like 12 minutes. Okay, so these three are gonna be our snack. By the way, the oven smells like pumpkin pie or apple pie. It smells so good just from those sweet potatoes. Okay, so I made like a little assembly line of everything that we're going to be eating this week as far as staying healthy, staying lean, but still having some yummy, delicious things and kind of satisfying all of your sweet tooth or salty cravings. I know for me, I need a little bit of everything. I can't just, you know, be super low carb and have nothing sweet. And then I also can't count calories because I'm like, I don't even know how many calories are in a banana. So starting over here, I kind of put everything in order from breakfast all the way to snacks to lunch and dinner. So the first thing is, I think it's important to give yourself choices, but not too many if you are meal prepping, because I notice for us, things either go to waste or it's just so many options that you're like, I don't even know what to pick. I don't know what. So for us, we just did 2 options for breakfast this week. It's either going to be Greek yogurt. You can also substitute this for coconut yogurt, but we're doing Greek plain yogurt with blueberries and either melted peanut butter or melted almond butter, and make sort of like a yogurt fruit bowl, and bam, that's it. Super easy. That's one breakfast. The second breakfast is a cinnamon banana protein shake. So I have my banana here. Usually I will only have half because me and Jared will make them in the morning together before he goes to work. So we'll do half a banana in each of ours. We'll do the plant protein, my care of one. This is vanilla, but I like this vanilla because it's sort of like a cinnamon vanilla. It's not like super like, you know, those like really sweet ones that you're like, oh, it tastes so fake. This one is really good. So I will leave a link down below if you're interested in this one. And then put your name on it and it's super cute. But we'll do half a banana with that. I'll add in a lot of cinnamon. Cinnamon not only flavors things and makes things taste sweeter, but cinnamon also speeds up your metabolism, and it's really helps me with skin and all sorts of things. So I'll add cinnamon in there. And then the milk that I've been loving is my friend Brittany's milk. She created this, and this is flax milk. So flax milk also offers a ton of omegas, but she gave me the unsweetened one recently because I told her I'm watching my weight before the wedding. Then the next thing that we're gonna move into is sort of like your midday, I don't wanna say snack, but you know when you just want something but you don't necessarily want coffee, but you just like want something? That's where I have tea. So this is my newest tea. It's turmeric, cinnamon, and vanilla, and sometimes I'll add in a little bit of lemon. I also think it's so important in all of your grocery hauls to make sure you get lemon. That way you're drinking water throughout the day. It tastes really good. Make some pretty water, squeeze that lemon in there, and you will be drinking water throughout the day. That's just essential for weight loss and toning up. Is you have to be drinking water all throughout the day. I didn't want to necessarily put that in this video because I know that's such a basic one and everyone's like, I know I have to drink water, but what else? So I wanted to show you what we're eating throughout the week, or this week. We're gonna change it next week. Next week will be like eggs. As you guys see in my what I eat in a day videos, we switch it up all the time, but this is what we're having this week. Then we're gonna get into snacks. So I actually have 3 different snacks. So the first is hard-boiled eggs, just because it's so simple. It's something that you can make the day before. You can even make the morning of when you're getting ready. Just boil some eggs and then you have them, and you could just eat them with a little bit of salt and pepper. And I also like to add some red pepper flakes to give them like a little spicy kick. Or sometimes I'll dip it in hot sauce. Yummy snack, but it also gives you biotin and it's giving you some protein too. The next snack is one of my favorites. You can't really see it, so I'm gonna come up here. And that's dried fruit and nuts. This makes me feel like a superhero. I can't even begin to tell you. Dried fruit and nuts just gives me so much energy, and I don't need to eat a lot of it to feel full. That's what's great. So we have, I change it up all the time, but we have dried apricots, cashews, and pecans. Sometimes I switch it up and I do dried dates. That's really good. I have that in my cabinet right now. Sometimes I do a little bit of chocolate to give it a, you know, a fun trail mix taste. But this will curb your sweet tooth cravings. This is one of my favorites. I eat them together. So good. The next one, so you guys saw I was chopping up the peppers before. Peppers and hummus. So we have some yummy hummus that we got yesterday. Is one of my favorite snacks ever. I love hummus. Again, just like the nuts, I would put this in a bowl, do a scoop of hummus. That way you don't eat the entire thing because it's easy to eat this entire thing, or it is for me. I mean, I'm Turkish, so. But yeah, I have that in there all sliced up. And then this way it's easy to make a healthy snack choice, because I notice that for us, if we're not planning our snacks, a lot of times people will plan their meals, but then they won't plan their snacks. And for us, we'll be like, why don't I just go to Starbucks and we'll end up getting a pumpkin spice latte, or we'll get like egg bites there. And I'm not saying that those things are bad. You know, occasionally it's fun to treat myself to a pumpkin spice latte, but that doesn't have a ton of nutritional value. And that's not a real snack. The minute we're done drinking that, we always are like, wanna go eat now? Like, it spikes our insulin and then just makes us wanna have something bad. Take a second, maybe when you're done watching this video, or while you're watching this video, just decide, what do you wanna have for breakfast this week, lunch, snacks, and dinner. And then the other cool thing is it's budget friendly, because you're not over buying a ton of different things and you're not eating out, you're eating all at home, and you know everything that's going into your body. So next we have our boosters. So basically what I call a booster is they're gonna boost the nutritional value of any meal. So for example, got this cauliflower gnocchi. Gnocchi? I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's from Trader Joe's. And just to really boost the nutritional value, you can have it with some broccoli, you can have it with some steamed spinach. That's how I made it in my pumpkin carving video. I made this, but I added some spinach. Me and Jared love eating vegetables. We love cauliflower pizza. Jared recently made a low carb lasagna, and he made it from zucchini. And I actually have videos on my channel of us making it, so I didn't film him doing it, and also I was sick in bed with the flu when he filmed it. But, I mean, when he made it. But that was our dinner last night, and we actually have a little bit of leftovers, so that's gonna be my lunch today. And I'm gonna have, even though there is vegetables in that, there's zucchini instead of noodles, I'm going to be having it with my broccoli that I took out of the oven. And it's just delicious. And then the next one is my sweet potatoes that I showed you guys. So this side is the sweet ones, this side is the salty ones. Okay, and as far as a lunch and dinner idea goes, usually for lunch, they're leftover dinners, but we actually don't meal prep lunch and dinner. We like to meal prep this kind of stuff, have everything chopped up. We do like to make dinner fresh together every single night. That's one of our things we like to do. Is as soon as Jared gets home, he likes to pour a glass of wine. Sometimes I'll have wine too. And we just cook and we talk about our day, things we have going on, and things that were exciting throughout the day. And that's kind of how we reconnect. That's just a huge part of our relationship, is cooking together. So that's something that we make fresh. However, the majority of our lunches have been leftover dinners. So if we make soup for dinner, if we make chili, that's usually what we're eating for lunch. So it's been so easy. I love that. But here I'm gonna give you guys a lunch and a dinner idea. And they could be either lunch or dinner, but one of the meals that we've really been loving is, like I said before, the Trader Joe's gnocchi, and having it with some tomato sauce. And then, like I said before, I added spinach with it. This time we're gonna have it with some broccoli, and that's gonna be delicious. And then another lunch or dinner idea is shrimp ramen. I actually share this recipe in videos, and I also share it in Pretty Earthy, but I love this broth from Trader Joe's. It's called the miso ginger broth. And what I love about the Trader Joe's broths, not just this one, but you can literally, like, they have a squash one, they have a tomato basil. You could just pour it in your pot and then add things to it, or don't, just heat it up and bam, you have a soup dinner, like, or a soup lunch. Time I'm gonna add in some shrimp. It's very filling, it's comforting and cozy, and I feel like you don't need a lot to fill you up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was super low key. I love you guys so much. Let me know what are some of your favorite meals. I'd love to make some new things for next week, and I would love to hear what you guys are making. So comment that down below. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys soon.